What's up, guys? This is ESL Topic 17 with That Guy Shawn. Art. I love art. As you can see, you know what? I found that. Yes, someone was getting rid of it. They're about to throw it in front of their apartment. And I said to the security guard, the guy in the front, I said, I'm taking this. And he had to rip a sticker off it, and then I picked it up and carried it home. It was tough to carry. At one point I thought maybe I'm going to put it back down and someone else can enjoy art. ESL Topic 17, art. How often do you go to art museums? You know, in some countries, the art museum is really, really popular. It's usually like it's free or it's really cheap to go to, and people go all the time. I know when I was living in Toronto, I'd go to the, Royal Ontario Museum of Art. I go to it sometimes on Tuesdays. They had a cheap day, so I would always go there for dates. Oh, look at this art. You can't go on every floor, but you can check out a lot of floors, and definitely it was a lot of fun. It was really, really cool. How often do you go to art museums? Do you consider yourself to be artistic? Myself? I do. I like to play guitarra and singo. I like to draw. I like to listen to music. I love fashion. I would say that I'm artistic. Are you artistic? Would you say you're artistic? Some people say not at all. Some people say a little bit. I know some people say I'm not artistic, but I love to be around artistic people. It's really interesting. How about for you? What do you think about modern art paintings? So modern art, maybe a little more abstract, a lot more color. Maybe there's certain messages about society. What do you think? How many forms of art can you name? What is your favorite form of art? Oh boy, I'm not even going to try to right now. My brain is nervous right now. So how many forms of art can you name? Well, I guess there's music, there's painting, there's photography. There is, I guess comedy is an art form for sure. What would you say? Is graffiti art? Graffiti, right? So I would say yeah, because I've tried to do graffiti before. I remember a long time ago in university, I tried to do graffiti on like a train. I was terrible. I was like, this is hard. So do you think graffiti is art? It depends, I guess. What is the most famous statue in your country? It's a great question. Korea has some beautiful statues of, past kings, even like war memorials, giant, beautiful statues. How about in your country? What statues do you have? And what does what does it commemorate? Do you think that art is important to society? Why? So do you think art is important to society? I think absolutely. I think so. I think it's important to be creative. Countries that don't have, that don't invest in art, you can kind of feel it when you're walking around. The wealthiest countries tend to always take some of their money and put it towards art. And it's beautiful. It's definitely beautiful. Who is your favorite artist? Why do you like them so much? That's a great question. Who is your favorite artist? I mean, obviously I love Pablo Picasso. I've seen some of his paintings. When I was in Spain, I saw some of his paintings. And, I like his blue period. I like him. I like the man. That would probably be my favorite artist. I also like Kanye West, who claims that he is Pablo Picasso. Who do you like? Do you think that art is important to society? Yes. Have you ever tried drawing, painting, sculpting, or something else artistic? I remember I was painting after university. I thought, you know what? I'm going to be a painter. So I bought a bunch of canvases and I was painting, practicing. And I remember I met one girl in our group, and she was actually going to school for painting. She was an art student, and her art was so good. It made mine look so terrible. I was like, I'm done. No more art for me. What is the most famous painting in your country? That I have no idea. It shows that I'm not very cultured. I'm not a cultured person. Do you know what is the most famous painting in your country? What is traditional art like in your culture? Okay, that's really cool. Definitely in Korea, I've seen some traditional art. In Japan, they've got some beautiful traditional art. In Canada, like natives have some beautiful art you can see as well, held at many museums. What country do you think is the most creative? Oh, that's a good question. Oof, oof. I mean, I don't know what to say. I love going to Japan. Definitely a very creative country there. They definitely absorb art. They have the second biggest music industry in the world, next to America. I don't know if that's changed now that music has gone, online, music sales, but that's definitely very artistic. I don't know. What's your opinion? Why is art so expensive? Do you think it should be more or less expensive? I mean, it's up to the artist how much they want to charge for their art. I know that even when the economy goes down during a recession, the one thing that never dips is art sales. So the super rich in the world will still spend millions on painting. So if there's a recession, become an art dealer. That's some free information on That Guy Shawn, ESL. Sell art. You got to steal it first. Do you have any artistic friends? What kinds of art do they create? Oh, that's a good question. So I have one friend that he does like camera work. He shoots a lot of, movies, music videos, lots of commercials, and he does that in Toronto. But he also does photography, and he also shoots he has his own creative ideas, and it's very cool to be around him because he thinks a little different than most of my other friends that are just focused on business or making money. He's very, very creative. He has an eye. He's always looking. He always shows me lots of great music videos. So do you have any artistic friends? Are you the artistic friend? And what do you offer to other people when you're around them? What's the perspective? In your opinion, what's the perspective of an artist that the average person doesn't have? Anyway, all of these questions are put in the bottom underneath in the details as well. You can comment if you want to answer the question. I'd be happy to try to fix your grammar or try to write another way for you to answer the question. If you're a teacher, I hope I inspire you to keep teaching and doing class conversation. ESL is huge. There's over 1 billion people in the world that want to learn English. So keep going. Bye guys.